All right, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm staring right now. Bebe Rexha, how are you doing? What's up?
What's up, JoJo?
Holy crap. How long has it been since I've seen you?
Way too long. Way too long.
We'll get. I think I recall the last time I saw you before pandemic, and I'll get to that in a couple of seconds here. By the way, my daughter, thanks to you, all she yelled. She's 14, and you did it with her the other day on the phone. But all she yells is "slay!" Like,
oh my gosh, it went everywhere on TikTok.
Did you
know
and people
that? Didn't know it was. I didn't even know it was me for a second. I was like, this literally sounds like me. And I have like this guy that helps me with my social media. He's like, that is your voice, and I was like, what?
Dude.
So slay.
You can't predict those things. Like
you
didn't,
can't.
like you said, you didn't even know it was you.
I don't know, JoJo, what's going on with the world anymore.
The world
I'm just happy
crazy.
to be here today and have my coffee with you.
You're doing your thing. Bebe, do I need to talk slower? You were talking how I talk so fast.
You talk a bit fast, but you're a radio host, so you have to talk fast because you have a lot to say in a little bit amount of time.
At times, yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys have to fit in as much as you can. Time is money.
But I do need to slow down.
Yeah, I feel like maybe a glass of wine or something like that might help.
I'm down with that. By the way, okay, last time I saw you, Bebe, this makes me feel full circle, like the pandemic is officially over for me. Because the last time I saw you, well, maybe you're shaking your head no.
No, it's been, I'm just like in shock still.
Yeah, it's still crazy. Last time I saw you, this radio, of course, this is a national countdown, but we're based in L.A. And I'm at a little restaurant with the iHeart Kiss FM Los Angeles team.
At the Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, Don Cuco's in Burbank or Toluca Lake. And you walked by, I guess just randomly. I don't think that was planned.
I was going to get a croissant.
And you just walked up, and you end up jumping in onto the table. Not onto the table, but you sat at the table with us for a second. And that was one of my last pre-pandemic memories.
It's been like 3-4 years. Yeah, seriously.
So the last couple of years, describe your last couple of years since I haven't seen you.
A lot of baking banana bread, brownies, which I've found the perfect brownie recipe. I can kill it. I'm gonna bring some next time, and I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
And a lot of eating, a lot of pandemic pounds on there, but trying to get better,
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
A lot of TV shows, binging of TV shows, and that's it.
And I assume a ton of writing, which I'll get to later, but I assume that...
Writing? I don't know. Like the first 2 years of the pandemic was a little weird. Nobody really wanted to write in person. Huh. It was over like chats, like live chat, like a Zoom or whatever.
And do you hate writing on chats?
It's not good because it's like then if somebody loses connection, it gets, how are you going to write a song? Imagine writing a song with somebody's in London and you're in LA. It's just a little tough.
People do that a lot now as far as, record a line, record a bar, do a collab, and you're back and forth via email. Is that different?
It's different because, you're putting your part down on the song. The other artists will put their part down on the song and then send it to you and you can go back and forth. But it's different when you're trying to write like lyrics or like the musical part, like together on the phone. It's hard. And personally, when I'm doing a collaboration or I'm writing for somebody or writing with somebody, I personally like to be in the room with them and feel their energy. I'm all about that. Like that's the funnest part to me.
Same thing with these interviews. I've done a ton of Zooms, but... And it's great technology, but at the end of the day,
we're back in person.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to play I'm Good with, of course, David Guetta later on in the countdown. After a song like that blows up, Bebe, is there pressure or is it just do you want to put out an album or an EP or a body of work after this happens?
Of course. I have another collab coming out, which I can't say, but it's with two other artists. So it's 3 of us.
Oh, nice.
So if it was my song, I would totally spill the beans on it. But It's a really cool collab. Both amazingly, incredibly talented artists. And I can't say anything else. When
is there a time?
I think it's coming out in a couple of months. I think we're letting I'm Good do its thing for a second. You know what I mean? And then we're going to follow up with that. And then in the new year, I have my own, little thing I've been working on. I'm very excited about. Ooh. Like an artistic project, which I'm really excited about.
So, okay, let me try to guess the artist. And you're not going to say, but let me just get, have you worked with them before? Have you?
Never worked with any of them before.
Are they part of a boy band?
No.
Are they country artists?
No.
Because you were talking. We'll get to that later on.
We'll get, but yeah, no.
Okay.
You guess. Just guess. Guess. Oh, I almost said.
Okay. Is it a female artist?
Nope.
You kind of want to say, but you don't want to say.
I do.
Don't say it.
It's such a great song, but I'll get in. I literally have people right here looking at me, like giving me the death stare.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Are they giving me the death stare too? I think they.
No, they're not giving. They're giving it all to me. I'm getting 3 people giving me death stares.
That's awful. All right, let's pause. Okay. Something's coming out.
I don't know why they're always I'm like, I'm on the radio right now. Should I just tell everybody what it, No, but I'm not going to.
Don't do it. You and Guetta recorded Blue a couple of years back. I'm not sure exactly.
5.
Was it 5 years ago?
Can you believe that?
Good God.
I was in London. and I saw that he was in London, and I texted him. I said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I'm writing in the studio." I said, "I'm gonna come through." I don't know. I just like to be I'm just that way. I just love writing.
I'm
my passion. That's how I started as a songwriter. Like, I just love writing songs. So went to the studio, and we were honestly just like playing around. Like, it wasn't like we weren't being serious. He was like, "Oh, look, I have like this remake of Eiffel 65's Blue," and I was like, "Oh, I'm like, let's just joke around and put words to it. Like, let's just see if we could do it." That it was literally just like we were not. We were. I was not serious whatsoever. Like, I was just like, let's just have fun and just put words to this. And we were like, let's just write a verse, whatever. Like, we were having just a good time. We were like in the studio drinking, just chilling out. Like, and then he played it at a festival. Somebody leaked of the video on YouTube, and then somebody took the YouTube video, put it on TikTok, and then somebody remixed. Yeah, it was like a crazy, I don't know. It was this girl, Sweet Tails. Shout out Sweet Tails on TikTok, because she was really the one who exploded the song.
Because I read that you didn't know who did it, but
it was Sweet Tails, and I said that if the song, which is already, I think, almost gold in the UK, but if it goes gold in the US, I'm going to send her a plaque.
No kidding.
Yeah, she deserves it. Are you kidding me? She's the one who put the song out and made the song like go viral on TikTok.
No, I'm with it. But
she deserves something, right?
I would think a lot of artists probably would just kind of overlook that and whatever, but that's kind of cool.
No, I think we're in a different time now. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like being here, and after 4 years of COVID, it's a blessing. You know, I think in the music industry, it's about being able. How can you stay relevant? How can you it's about consistency. And I just feel like with this song, I'm just so grateful, and like I'm thankful for her.
All right, so when fans see you in public, I mean, they probably yell something to you. Like, what do they say most often?
See, it's interesting, because the fans will really almost only notice me if I have like a bleach blonde wig on, because like my hair is a little bit more like beachy now.
Right.
But I have to like be fully done up, because I think they're so used to seeing me with my super bleach blonde hair.
So you're almost in disguise if it's not that.
Yes.
Do you miss, like, do you like being like, "Hey, Bebe," or do you like...
I mean, I like it a little bit. You know, I can't lie.
What do they say? Like, do they
yell
a certain
when they
song,
notice me, if they notice me without makeup on, they're like, "You look so different." And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but thank you.
All right. Maybe it's early for this, but tour talks. I mean, I don't know. When do you start planning something like that?
I mean, hopefully 2023. I really want to go on tour. I haven't been on tour in like 5 years, like my own tour.
Right.
I went on tour with the Jonas Brothers. That was incredible. We toured the whole country. Amazing opportunity. So thankful for it. You know, have met so many amazing people. But I want to do my own tour. And hopefully in 2023, we've been talking about it. But, you know, still kind of in a iffy place. You know, I feel like a lot of people are canceling their tours left and right, just because if one person gets COVID on the tour, it goes like wildfire, you know? So it's a scary thing, but we're sending out good vibes.
I think right now, COVID to me, I mean, I'm trying to be safe, and I'm vaccinated through the roof. I've had more shots than, thank God. But I think it's almost to me now where I've heard it so much that it's like, if I walk through a grocery store, I kind of expect at least somebody to have COVID in there. It's like one of those things.
Like at this point, I'm just honestly like, I don't even care.
Just live your life. Yeah. Just do your thing, you know.
Yeah, I think I went to an event yesterday, not an event, like this thing, and they still had to wear masks, and I'm like I've had COVID already. I've been boosted and whatever, everything.
You get shot everywhere you can think.
Yeah, everywhere I can think. I've had a shot up. I'm just joking. Just kidding. Beep, beep.
I used to be afraid of shots.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I get taxed.
I'm not scared of shots. I'm scared of blood work. I don't like that. The thought of it, blood, I pass out right away. Let's not talk about that right now.
Yeah, we'll forget that. Yeah. Hey, do you like life on the road, or is it something that you like? Because some people, you like the stage.
So I'm a very big dog person. I only have one dog, although I do want to get another dog. But it's just very hard to travel with them. But as long as I have my dog with me, I'm happy. But then I don't want it to be too much for her either. So if I'm on a tour bus and we're just like kind of touring the country, and I have like my bed, she sleeps in my bed. But as long as I have my dog with me, I'm very happy. Like, she's my like everything.
Gotta love your dog. You're not crazy for loving your pup.
I never knew love until I had a dog.
It's a beautiful thing. That's not a lie. I love our dogs, even though my dogs still pee on the pee pad, and I don't know.
How old are they?
They're like, well, there's a lot of wolves and like bears. We've had bears in our backyard. So we don't let the dogs in the backyard that often unless we're with them. So we keep the pee pads in the house, which was a mistake. And they kind of.
But you got to take. So there's a thing. You got to take the pee pad after they pee on it. Then you got to start putting it outside.
True.
And they pee on the pee pad outside on the grass, and then you slowly start pulling the pee pad away, and then they think they get used to the grass.
That's good.
There's a way that you have to do it.
God, where were you like 5-6 years ago with that? Oh my
now
God.
it's a little too late.
I know. The video. Talk about this video. First of all, if you haven't seen the video, which you should, there's a yacht scene. There's a festival scene. Then there's just party.
It's a very much a DJ video. Very DJ party vibes. Ibiza. We shot in Ibiza. We flew out
Poor
there.
Thing.
I know. Poor me. I had to go all the way to Ibiza. No, although we only had 3 days, I was like kind of like trying to like sneak a day in there. I was like, could we get like, I need like a 1 day to like, gather myself. And they're like, no, you're trying to get a vacation day. And I was like, yeah, basically. I'm like, yeah, you guys are, I'm going to, because, we went out all the way out there and it was like a 16-hour trip. And then like, you didn't really get time to like, get used to the time zone and everything like that. And I was like, I don't know, I wanted to do like a beach day or something, but they wouldn't approve that in the budget.
Oh man. Now, okay, you're on this yacht and BB, if you have once again.
Oh my God, the yacht.
It's beautiful.
No, but let me tell you something.
Please.
It was so bumpy. I have a video BTS. Oh my gosh. It was so bumpy. I have pictures. I took all blackmail pictures of everybody throwing up.
No.
Yes.
So that beautiful yacht scene.
Oh no, it's not what you think.
Really?
Everybody was so sick. I was sick too. I was about to throw up, but I knew that if I threw up, I was going to be a mess for the whole video. Like my makeup was going to start running. It was because it was the bumpiest waters I've ever been on a boat. Yeah.
That could not be more opposite of what I was thinking in my head. Like,
no, it wasn't what you think.
Glamorous, beauty. The wind is flowing through your hair.
I have to show you pictures after of people like with their like heads like in their laps and stuff like that. It's hilarious.
I'm good with our buddy David Guetta. What do what do people need to know?
Honestly, I feel like we've been so cooped up in the last 3 years. And I think what people are liking about the song is just the fact that it's just a fun song. It's just a feel-good, fun song. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Just have a good time and just dance.
Were you a fan of the original back?
Are you kidding me? That was iconic. That was like my childhood. Like, I'm blue. When, listen up. There's a story about a little guy who lived in a blue world and all day and all night and everything. I don't know the exact words, but, like that was, remember when that came on? I was 100%. Like, that was like all over the radio. It was amazing. So to have that come back in this way is kind of crazy. But what I'm learning about this industry is everything is unexpected.
Right.
You never know in life. You just got to keep going at it and just do the best you can.
And when you walked into the studio with David Guetta, like just rolling through, having fun, let's try to write something, maybe not, like loosey goosey.
Yeah.
And how long did it kind of hit you really quick? Like bam, the song just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was probably like just a quick, like we were just having fun, like nothing serious.
Can all songs be that easy?
I wish.
Man.
I got you something.
Oh, no.
Because you promised me last time I spoke to you, you were on the air and you said you were going to dye your hair blue. Or you didn't promise, but I said if you didn't dye your hair blue,
you're going to walk out.
I was going to walk out. So I got you a wig. Let's rip this off. I mean, it's from Amazon, so like don't judge the quality of it. It's not like from a hair shop or
this
something
is
like that.
too good. Holy
Hold
crap!
up.
No.
It's like hold up, Jojo, you got to put this on.
Give it here. Here we go. Let me see this thing.
I would put it on, but I don't want to mess up my hair.
All good. Here we go.
Wait, I need my phone so I can take a picture of him. I'm blue. Oh, no, let me do it. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Baby, I'ma have the best freaking night of my life. No, I got to push it back more, Jojo.
Back.
More back. Yeah. Oh, you look fire.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You look like you're like 20 years younger. What are you, 10?
Thank you very much. Yeah. How do I look?
You actually look very cool.
Oh, man.
You look like you could be part of the band.
Sign me up.
You look like a DJ.
I'm good now. Oh, my God. Can you look at me with the straight face with this wig on now?
No, because it's like giving emo vibes a little bit. It's like, man, you guys, I'm staring at JoJo in an emo wig that is completely neon blue. It is hilarious.
Oh,
I'm going to post it on my Insta story. I can't. This is
Please
too funny.
Do I look good? Like, could you see me walking around like this or no?
I like, obviously, with your normal hair, I think you should add a little blue. It might be kind of cute.
Maybe so. All right.
It actually looks good on your skin tone.
Thank you. Okay, maybe not this much
Not the
blue.
bangs, yeah.
The bangs are like crazy. All right, hey, 2-part question, BB.
Yes.
What do you consider your best live performance ever? And then the complete flip of that, what do you consider your worst? So we're talking perfection or near perfection to complete and utter disaster.
Well, perfection, I will say I don't really. There's like ones that I like, but I don't think I've ever had a perfect performance. Just because I've always always been so nervous. Every time I do a late show or like a TV performance, I always get really nervous.
Okay.
I get really, really nervous. I wish
maybe that's normal though, right?
No, but like I get so nervous that I kind of like psych myself out. Like some people can just do their performances. Like when I'm at the award shows, I'm like, I don't know how they're just so like calm. You know what I mean? But I think that one of my favorite performances, I'll say, was I really love the EMAs. I did the EMAs. It was for I'm a Mess.
Right.
And that was like 100 people on stage. And it was really a cool moment. I'd never had that many people on stage with me. So that was a really fun performance. As for bad one, there's many of them. So I can't name one. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Right.
No, but it's, it's like, I don't know. I can't think of just one, but we can come back to that. And I can, but
back to your, you overthink things, you psych yourself out. How do you overcome that? Or how can we?
You just fake it till you make it.
Okay, there we go. Are you nervous right now? You're not nervous now.
No, I'm not nervous right now. Right. I'm chill. You make me feel comfortable.
I love you. Bebe, you mentioned, we were talking off air. This wig I've got on is so wild. I've got a blue wig.
I love it.
Hey, you're writing, of course, you're writing for your own projects and whatnot, but you mentioned you of course are notorious for writing for other artists as well.
Yeah. I went to Nashville recently.
Yeah, tell me about this country thing you got going on.
Yeah. Well, I went to Nashville because, we had Meant to Be with Florida Georgia Line. So I was like...
Which was huge!
Yeah, so like... and now we have a dance song, which is funny. Well, welcome to my career and my life. But I went to Nashville because I was like, I need to go to Nashville and write there. Like, that would be kind of crazy if I had like a big, country song and not go there. Because some of the best songs, like Believe by Cher, was supposedly a country song.
Was that really?
Do you believe in life after love? Yeah, like
how would that sound country? I guess it would.
It would sound really beautiful. I think just a great song sounds amazing in any genre.
Fair point.
I feel like, but a lot of songs start out as country songs. So I went to Nashville and I did a whole bunch of country sessions, and I have a couple of country songs coming out, which I can't say yet, but I did get to work with Tyler. I did get to work with Mickey Guyton and Kane Brown.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know. I can't say what's coming out yet, though. But very excited about that. Just, being a songwriter and just doing what I love.
Is the country genre, is it the most, are they head and shoulders above everyone else when it comes to lyrics?
They're head and shoulders above everyone else when it comes to storytelling.
Okay.
Just because it's not like, oh, I have to like make this sound cool. Like, I think it's just very like, they just like say what they have to say, which I love. There's something about like that I really appreciate with country music. It's storytelling in a way that's very honest and real, and like it's just very conversational, which I love.
Is that why you're so good at it?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I like to write, like when it comes to certain songs, I like to write also just I like to just say it how it is. Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Or if it's meant to be, it'll be. Like, I just like to say it the way that I would say it.
Final question.
Like, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a loser. I'm a hater. I'm a user. I'm a mess for your love. It ain't. Like, it's just like, I just say it the way that it is. You know what I mean?
Right. Final question on writing. One of these days, can I just be a fly on the wall in a writing session?
I think you might be a little scared. Because when people watch me, they're like, whoa. Because like when I have you ever seen like a chef, like a movie or like a show where the chef's in the kitchen and he has a sous chef, the sous chef, he's like, cut the onions, do this, just like, I'm very much so in the studio, like it's, which maybe has gotten me in trouble in the past, but like because when I first started out, I'm very like opinionated in what I like and what I feel like I want to go for and what like the sound is. So I'm like always, I want this type of drum. I want this type of hi-hat. I want this type of string sound. I want it to be like this, but I want but there's a whole bunch of people and I'm kind of like working with we're collaborating, but I come off very like, very strong-handed in the studio.
But you're the chef. You're like, so are you like slapping them around? Like, no, why would I be scared then?
No, I'm not slapping. No, because creatives. Like the producer that I work with a lot right now. He's one of my like closest friends now. When we first started, he was like, "Bebe's mean," and then I was like, me being mean is saying something mean about your mom or about you, or being like, not being like, I don't like your like the guitar sound, but creative people are so emotional and sensitive that if you like tell like a producer that you don't like his guitar sound, it's like literally like it's so fun. It's so funny staring at you in the wig right now because it's like
take the wig off for a minute.
No, I think it's cool. No, but it's like working with sometimes with like creatives, they can be very sensitive. So sometimes now I'm learning how to be a little bit more loving and be like, hey, like the guitar sound is cool, but what if we tried a little bit more like this? Which to me, I'm a New Yorker at heart. So it's like, I feel like that's wasting time, but like I'll do it just to like, make
Fair
them
enough.
not cry.
I want to see this. I would like to be.
You should come to the studio. Literally, I'm in the studio this whole month.
And you're like, are you, like we're
I'm in the
we're
studio,
in Burbank.
and
Are you
it's
down
always
the
in
street?
Burbank. Like literally, like you should come by.
I'm gonna
You would be
text
like, you should come and listen to some new stuff too, and just hang out.
I would love
You'll
that.
be shocked. You'll be like, it's cool.
I'm not just saying this, like you said. I'm not just saying this.
No, you have my number,
hit you up.
Jojo. Like, I'm not joking. Like,
I'm
just
doing
hit
it.
me up. Just hit me up whenever you leave just hit me up any day, and because I'm usually in the studio starting at 2.
Okay, I'm on the air.
Like whenever you're free. Like I'm from there. I'm 2 to 8. So
Gotcha. All right, we'll figure it out. Done. BB, you know this about me. We've talked about this before. I'm obsessed with the paranormal. Ghost, UFOs.
Oh gosh,
all
let's
this stuff.
go.
Yeah, I've got a podcast called Paranormalish, which you've been on. I don't know if you knew it, but you were on it. The last time you told me the story about. Actually, I want you to tell this story again.
Which one?
The story about you. I forget where you went.
Oh,
But you and your manager or friend had the
So
same dream.
it was during the Jeffrey Dahmer. It was in Milwaukee.
Right. Okay. This is the Ambassador Hotel.
Yeah. So I had a show at the Rave, which is in Milwaukee, across from the Ambassador Hotel. Supposedly Jeffrey Dahmer would go to this YMCA or whatever it was.
Right.
Now it is a venue where people perform, and it's like a cool horror hot spot or whatever, scary hot spot. In the dressing room, it's so creepy, but the dressing room is where the locker rooms used to be, and there's a massive pool with no water in it.
Yikes.
With empty water with all like graffiti all over it. So when you sing or talk there, it echoes. So I said, let me just sing opera for all the ghosts here. I was like joking, and I was like kind of like what do you call the I was kind of like taunting them a little bit.
There you go. Yeah.
So I was like singing like in opera, And then we went to the Ambassador Hotel for like dinner, and we were just like joking the whole time. And crazy, we go to this other hotel, and like we were taunting, the ghost or whatever, which was so uncool. Like we thought that was funny, which was not funny at all. We went to another hotel, and exactly like 2:30, 3:30, something like that, I felt something wake me up. And I was so scared, and it was so heavy in my room. It was so heavy. It was such a weird feeling. Literally opened up my door. My manager opens up his door. He's in the room next to me at the same time. And he's like, what? Because he's like a real man of God.
Right.
And he's like, can I pray for us? He's like, we have to pray.
So
like,
something happened to the both of you.
There was something in the room.
Exactly the same time.
I got goosebumps. I have goosebumps right now. I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell that was, but it was some dark energy. And I was like, never again am I ever doing that. Ever again. It woke us up at the same time from our sleep.
Was it a pull? Was it a push?
It was like a weird, like a heaviness. Like a heavy. Like I wanted to cry. Like I felt very unsafe, like very unwell.
Do you recall the name of the hotel? Because it wasn't the Ambassador Hotel you stayed at, but it
was
could have
like
been because of it.
It was a newer hotel in Milwaukee, but I felt like whatever we were taunting like followed us.
Dude, at the rave, AJR told me a story once. I guess they were in the hallway.
Group, the band, AJR, yeah.
Yeah, they were in the hallway of the dressing room,
Yep, I know exactly where.
Okay, so maybe it's the same dressing room. And they look in, they open the door to the dressing room. They look in there, looks pretty basic, pretty normal. They shut the door, having a little chat in the hallway for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Then they open the door back up, and I guess it's the only way in, so nobody can get in. 45 seconds later, they open the door up, and all the chairs are stacked up. It's wild. I mean, I didn't see it myself, obviously, but they told me the story, and they've told me the same story several times, and it's just fascinating. So
you have to go there. I know you like stuff like that, but you should just see it. Like you should just see the swimming pool and everything like that. When you see it, you'll know when you think of my story, and their story, you're gonna be like, I get it. Like,
all right,
like it is
done.
Crazy.
BB, you're talking about your you're doing opera, singing opera.
Yes.
Your voice is, and I have trouble with this word.
Coloratura.
Soprano, right?
Yeah.
Which basically is the highest register for human voice.
I mean, I don't know if it is anymore. I haven't been practicing.
Well, I guess my question is, are you just born with that, or can you learn that?
I don't know. What do you think, Mom? Born. She said born. I don't know.
Like you can improve your voice,
think my voice, like just knowing my voice, actually was mostly meant for an operatic. Like I should have been just an opera singer.
Wow.
Like I truly think that, not pop. But I went into pop because I just love it so much.
Man, what have you ever? This is a dumb question. Can some people, or can you break glass by singing a high note, or is that just a big
I
myth?
don't think that's. I think that's a myth. I think
Right?
it depends on like what kind of room you're in, how thin the glass is. Like, is it on something that can shake? Like, I think you could make it happen, but it has to be like the right setting.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's going to be like in this room, like that's padded. Like,
wall, yeah. Bebe, you're performing at our the Jingle Ball. There's a big Jingle Ball tour. Of course, the one in L.A. You're on the L.A. stop, which is where I'm at. On the lineup on the L.A. stage. Fellow Albanian artists Dua and Ava Max. And
I know,
you.
right? We got to get a picture, all three of us.
I mean,
we're going to. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to text the girls and be like, girls, I'm just letting you know. Texting Dua, I'm texting Ava, and I'm like, we need a 3-girl picture. And if it doesn't happen, it wasn't me.
Now, is there like an explosion of Albanian kind of artists coming up, or is it just what's that scene look like?
I mean, I hope so. I mean, this is crazy to me. Like. It's just I don't know what it is. It's something in our blood.
Have you guys worked together at all, the three of you?
We haven't. But
Is that the big tease you were telling me earlier?
No, because you asked if it was females, and I didn't say. That would be sick, though. That would be really sick. Maybe in the future, you never know. You never know.
But okay, so at some point, you guys need to work together. That would make complete sense.
I agree. I agree.
What's your like that inner circle, family, friends, mom? What are their thoughts on your success you've had?
I don't know. What do you think, Mom? My mom just said very proud. Aw. I love you, Mom.
And maybe at this point it's, it's
well,
what you do now.
I'm very much all about family and friends, and like we do game nights every like that's what makes me happy. My dog, my family, my friends. Just, as long as I can keep creating music and writing, that's where, and like being a part of the process in the future, like even if it's like signing new artists or new writers or whatever, I want to be part of that process as well. That to me is like very fulfilling. Is
that one of your goals in the future, label or management?
Yeah,
or something like that?
I just feel like I feel like I've seen Wayne, I've seen Diddy, I've seen Drake, I've seen a lot of, men, have their own labels. But I really haven't seen a lot of females, have their own publishing companies, which is for songwriters, signing songwriters and producers, or, signing artists, I think Madonna's had a label and Beyonce has something. But I just feel like there needs to be more women. You would
be so prime for that. All the stuff you've been through, the ups and the downs.
I feel like I would have a lot of. That's the thing, though. When you're like in a business like that, you kind of have to be a little, not cutthroat, but you have to. I don't know. I sometimes I feel like I couldn't just like have. I don't like anybody getting hurt or anything like that.
I can see you being very protective over young artists that don't really know what's going on. I mean, because we've heard the stories, all the stuff you've been through. A lot of good, a little bit of rough, bad and whatnot.
Yeah, but it's part of the journey. Everybody has a different journey. Everybody has a different like.
You'll be perfect for that. Oh my God!
Right? I would love to. That's my goal. So if there's anybody listening, just at me. You never know.
And I guess what is the first step when you find the artist? Then you start the label with the artist.
I think I'll probably do publishing, which is signing artists songwriters, people that write songs, and because that's how I started, and producing. That's just a little bit of an easier like route to go a little bit more. It's more based on the song, and then maybe the like label, but that label is a lot of work.
Quick recap: I'm Good with David Guetta. It's out. She's doing the L.A. Jingle Ball tour stop. She's going to launch a label in a couple of years.
No, I mean don't jinx me.
I'm putting it out
Jojo.
there. It's in the universe already. What am I forgetting? What else do people need to know?
That I'm a bad and I'll never stop, and I am still here, Jojo. Honestly, I don't know. What do you think they should know? I'm Bebe. I'm Bebe Rexha.
I'll tell you what they should know.
Hit me up if you need anything. No, just kidding.
Ever since I've met you like years ago, aside from just growing as an artist and as a human and all like we all do, you've stayed the same. As far as like I can see, like you treated me back then like you treat me now.
Well, because I feel like like artists usually when they have success, I feel like everybody's. I used to take it personal for a second, but, a lot of times artists will have a hit single or whatever, and it'll just explode them to like a crazy level of fame. And I don't think I've ever experienced that. I think my journey has been a different journey. It's been, like success and having a great fan base, but never like that insane fame or like, that crazy recognition, which I'm okay with because I've always kind of been this artist that I like to put the work in. I just love what I do. To me, the fulfillment is being able to write the songs and to be able to even be here right now. And I've been doing this for 13 years now?
Longevity.
Yeah.
I mean, some people come in, crazy level of fame, like you said, and then just
fall off. Yeah.
Gone. And you are still here and doing better than ever.
I'm
really.
very happy. I'm good, baby. I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. Just corny. I'm
My
fine.
God, it's perfect.
And staring at you with the blue wig. But I love you. I love you, JoJo. And I love everybody so much. I hope I'm so excited about Jingle Ball. You don't understand. When I found out, I was like, yes. Because now I get to wear like my little, Christmassy,
Oh, what
outfit. And I'm just joking.
Oh, really? I'll wear mine too.
Sorry, yeah.
At the end of every interview, Bebe Rexha fist bump to make it official. Give me a little bye.
Love you. Love you, JoJo.